Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our Friday Live. Today, we're doing Pilates on the ball. I have to say, I'm really excited. I love the ball. It's brilliant for the core. All right, so this is a 9-inch ball. I'll put the link in the description box for it. If you don't have a ball, don't worry. You better do most of this without a ball. You can also improvise with a cushion if you want to. But I do recommend, I know there was a question in the chat, I do recommend you get one of these because I've got lots of videos on the channel with them. So it was really, really good for working the core. So let's get started. All right, so we're going to come down onto the floor and you're going to start with the ball between your knees. Okay. And this is going to work inner thighs and core. So finding your neutral position. Let's just start by relaxing the shoulders. We're going to place our hands down by our side. We're going to take a deep breath in through the nose. And as you breathe out, I want you to pull your abdominals in and just float your heels off the floor. So you can feel how that's just going to start activating your lower abdominals. And then you're going to inhale, lower the heels. So exhale, draw the tummy in, lift the heels. Feel that core switching on. And lower down. And again, lift. And make sure you're not tensing in the ribs. You want to feel everything pulling inwards towards your center. Those of you that would like to work a little harder, you're going to lift the feet all the way up, not too high, but off the floor. Inhale to lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. And lower. And lift. And lower. Now leave the feet on the floor. As you exhale, squeeze your ball. You're trying to squash it between your knees and release. Exhale, squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Good. 2 more. And release. And squeeze. And release. Now I want you to squeeze and lift the heels or the feet up. And then I want you to lower down. So we're going to squeeze and lift. Lower. Take a breath. Squeeze and lift. Lower. Take a breath. Inhale. Exhale. Squeeze and lift. Lower. Squeeze and lift. And lower. Squeeze and lift. And lower. Now we're going to squeeze, lift. And I want everyone to lift your legs all the way up off the floor. So really keep these abs switched on. Don't let your body arch. Pull your abdominals in. Take your hands out to the side, palms up. And let's take our knees over to the right as far as you can go without your left shoulder blade coming off the floor. And then come back up to center. Let's go the other way, over and lifting up. So we're now working the side of the waist and up. Inhale, over. Exhale, up. Inhale, over and up. That's it. So I'm trying to cue you with the breathing because I really want you to use your breath as well. All right, good for relaxation, but it also activates your muscles more if you use that Pilates breathing. So we inhale over, exhale up. Last one, over and up. Now keep the legs in the air. Take your ball and I want you to place it higher up. Okay, so here comes the challenge for me too. Okay, so we've got the ball between the ankles. You can have your arms out to the side or down by your side. I'm going to place my hands down. Okay, I want you to squeeze the ball between the ankles, a little squeeze and release. You're going to feel this firing up the whole of the inner thigh area, also works into the pelvic floor and your lower abdominals. So we squeeze, release, squeeze, release. Remember, if you're tight in the hamstrings, those knees can be bent. That's fine. All right, squeeze and release, squeeze and release, squeeze and release. One more, squeeze and release. Now, little challenge further for you. I want you to roll the ball between the ankles. So I'm going to bring my right leg towards me, left foot going away, trying to keep the ball from falling. So you've got to keep a bit of pressure on that ball. This is what really works, those inner thighs, and then back. And then the other way. Roll it and back. Good. And again. Roll and back. Roll. Can you feel those inner thighs? I know I can. Two more. Roll and back. And roll and back. Well done. If you need to adjust, little adjust there. Okay, so from here, we're going to inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, reach up. 3 squeezes. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Inhale. Exhale. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Inhale. Exhale. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 2 more times. Lower and lift. And 1, 2, 3. Lower and lift. And 1, 2, 3. Now I want you to see if you can do that little roll again, but this time you're going to start to lower your legs. So you're gently laying down towards the floor. You only go as far as you can go without your back arching. All right, and then you come all the way back up. Well done. All right, so from there, let's take the ball and place it underneath your pelvis. So you're going to feel really, really unstable here, and that is the point. That's where you're going to get all this additional work in your abdominals, all right, because you've got to use your core to stay balanced on the ball. So we keep the hands by the side, palms down, and I want you to float one leg up first of all, and then just if you can, bring your hands off the floor. If you feel you want more of a challenge, you can take your arms out completely. Okay, so we're going to start with a little lower and lift. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. One more. Lower and lift. Now draw your abdominals in and see if you can bring the other leg off the floor and balance. Don't worry if you wobble. Wobbling is all part of the learning. And then take your right leg down. 5 on the legs. So we're going to do our single leg lift. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. 2 more. And lift. And lower and lift. Now hold it there. Draw your abdominals in. And let's see if you can bring both legs up for a little balance. Okay, now squeeze your legs together. Now we're going to try and lower both legs towards the floor. Don't go all the way down. Just go as far as you can control it. Okay, so squeeze the knees. We're going to inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. So you've got to try and hold your abdominals here. All right, if you let go, you're going to come off that ball. Wobbling is fine. Wobbling is your body learning what muscles are required for this movement. Lower and lift. We're going to do 2 more. Okay, let's have a little challenge. Can you go a bit lower? That's it. And up. And last one, lower and lift. Good. Take your arms out to the side. Bring your legs up in the air. Okay, now you're probably feeling you're coming towards yourself here. Your pelvis is tilting. So I want you to very deliberately take your pelvis away. So you feel not that your back is arching, but you are in a neutral position. Okay, now we're going to drop the left leg to the floor. And at the same time, we're going to pull our right leg towards us. Switching up. So left leg towards you, right leg away. And up. Keep switching. I want those legs really straight. Okay, keep those knees straight. You don't have to open as far as me. All right, but I want knees straight. So we're really utilizing all our leg muscles. Switch, switch, switch. A little faster. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now hold it here. Whatever leg you've got in front, make sure you switch to the right, just in case you're on a different leg. So we've got our right leg towards us, left leg away. Now I want you to take the right leg, rotate it out to the right, take your left leg out to the left and switch around. I call this the windmill. The reason I call it the windmill is where I live. I live very near a windmill. And so it makes me think of that as the mill goes round, everything moves. So we're going to go back to the start. Bring the right leg towards you, left leg away. Reach the right leg out, left leg out, circle. And up again. Reach, circle. And up. We've got 2 to go. Reach, circle. And up. And reach, circle, and up. Now we're going to change direction. So left leg towards you, right leg away. Take the left leg to the left, right leg to the right, circle, and come up. Left leg towards you, circle. So windmill those legs. And a reach, around, and up. Reach, around, and up. I think this is the last one. Reach, around, and up. Well done. Bend those knees, and you can just bring them into your chest. Leave the ball where it is. Bring those knees in, but let's have them either side. So they're heading towards your armpits. It's just going to give you a really good stretch in your lower back. Well done. Good. All right. Let's take those feet down. And we're going to do a little pelvic curl. So take a deep breath in. Exhale, draw the abdominals in. Lifting up, coming off the ball. Take the ball out. Inhale there. Exhale, coming all the way down through the spine. So pop the ball between the knees. Take a deep breath in. Exhaling to tilt. Rolling up. Inhale to hold. And exhale. Coming back down. Deep breath in. Really use that core. You should really feel an awareness of it now with what we've started with today. Inhale. Exhale. As you come back down, deep breath in. We've got 2 to go. Exhaling to tilt. And rolling up. Inhale. Exhale. As you come down, last one, deep breath in. Exhaling to tilt. And rolling up. Inhale. And exhale. Coming all the way down. Well done. All right, from there, we're going to bring those knees in. We're just going to pull them towards you, and I want you to start with a little rock. Little rock. That's it. Keep rocking. We're going to do 2 more. Next one, you're going to come all the way up. Well done. Okay, so we're going to take the ball now, and I want you to put it on the middle of your ribs, okay? So middle of the ribs here. And it's going to feel very, very, very unstable. We're going to go with it. All right. And it's deliberately unstable. I'm making it tough for myself as well. So you've got your bottom arm out, feet slightly forward. And you're just trying to find a point where you feel with this arm on the side of your body, you can balance. And we're going to get that head into a nice line. So we don't want the head here or hanging down. We want to hold it in as neutral a position as possible. So if it is neutral, it should feel relatively comfortable, even though it's a very strange angle for you. All right, we're working our obliques, so the side of the waist. So the first thing we're going to do is bring this arm up and over and take it back. This is light, don't press down too hard. Up and over and back. Over and back. Over and back. And over and back. Now bring this arm over, pull your abdominals in and see if you can bring this bottom arm off and hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Take that hand down, take the other hand down. So now we're going to come over. We're going to lift the other arm up, place it down and take the arm down. Over, so exhale. That's it. And down. It's really tough, isn't it, this one? Really tough for me too. Good. And that one more. Over. Hold. Well done. And back. Excellent. Let's come on up. Let's do the other side. Now it's going to feel completely different on the other side. Always does. All right, might be easier for you, might be more challenging. This is my challenging side, as I have scoliosis, so it's really good for me to do, but equally it's very challenging. So you find your point where you're relatively balanced. All right, and we're going to bring the arm over and back. Over and back. Over and back. So really elongate that body. Keep a sense of holding that core, about 30%. Take the arm over, draw the abdominals in and lift that bottom arm up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, and come back. All right, so here we go. We're going to go over. We're going to lift, lower, and return. Over, lift, lower, and return. Over, lift, lower, return. Over, lift, lower, and return. And over, lift, lower, and return. Well done. Come on up. Okay, let's take the ball. Let's pop it between the knees now. Okay, we're going to do our roll-ups, half roll backs, okay? So I want you to feel a little bit of pressure on the ball. You're not just holding it, slight squeeze. Take the arms out. Take a breath in. Exhale, you're going to come down to the bottom of your ribs. Inhale then, as you exhale, bring the legs up. Inhale, lower the legs. Exhale. Come back up. All right, so deep breath in. Exhale down to the bottom of your ribs. Inhale. Lift the legs up. Exhale. Inhale, lower the feet. Exhale to come back up. Take a breather. Inhale. Exhale, come down. Inhale, hold. Exhale, pull the abs in, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, coming all the way up. We've got 2 to go. Deep breath in. Exhale, come down. Inhale, hold. Exhale, lift the legs. Inhale, lower. Exhale to come up. One more deep breath in. Exhale down. Inhale, hold. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. And exhale to come on up. Brilliant. Well done. Okay, so we're going to come into a kneeling position now. And I want you to put your ball between your knees. Can you see like this? All right. Okay. And then we're going to have our hands down. We're in our kneeling position. I want you to press the mat away. All right. So you're feeling nice and strong and stable in your shoulders. I want you to pull in here. So we're not letting this drop down. We're pulling in. We're activating in the core. We're going to tuck the toes under. And then we're going to float the knees up and take them down. We're going to float them up and down. So as those knees float up, exhale, pull in. Inhale, lower. Exhale. And lower. And exhale. And lower. Now, little challenge. Lift up. So we're just off the mat. And I want you to see, can you walk forward without dropping the ball to the top of your mat? It's probably just a few moves. All right, now we're going to try and walk back. Back, 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 back. How you doing? All right, pull the tummy in, little crawl forward. So we call this little crawl, little crawl, little crawl, little crawl. And again, back, 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 back. One more time. Forward, 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 forward. And now come back to the center of your mat. Staying here, I want you to lift the arm closest to me, keep the ball where it is, and see if you can drop your hip down onto the mat. Keep the ball where it is and come back. Again, so we're dropping down and back. Down and back. So this is really good prep work for the side bend, which is the side plank. Good. Let's go the other way. So back to that position. Swap, dip down and up. Dip down and up. Don't drop the ball. Down and up. Down and up. One more. Down and up. Well done. Bring those legs down and bring yourself up. Hopefully you are feeling that quite a lot in your thighs. Okay. So from there, we're going to keep the ball between the thighs. We're going to tuck the bottom under. We're going to stretch out the thighs now. So arms out. Now keep that pelvis going forward and start to lean back. So you feel the stretch. Oh, yes. And come up. So leaning back. And up. Leaning back. And up. Back. And up. Back. And up. We're going to do two more. Back. And up. That's it. Back. And up. Well done. Come on down. Let's take the ball. Place it behind your right thigh. Okay, so you're holding it with your leg there. You're going to lift on up. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to take a breath in. We're going to exhale, pull the tummy muscles in, round the back, bring the knee and the forehead towards each other, and then we're going to reach back. So we're going to draw in and reach back. Those that want to look a little harder, you can take the opposite arm away, come in, and reach out. Come in. And reach out. Come in. And reach out. One more. And reach out. Now, you can either do this with the hand down. I'll show you one version. Hand down. You take the knee out to the side. So you're going to rotate your leg in the hip, turning it out, and bring the knee around to the elbow. Take it back. And then turn it in. So let's try that together like that. Turn it out, bring it to the elbow, bring it back, and return. Turn it out to the elbow, back and return. Out to the elbow, back and return, and out to the elbow, back and return. Now, if you want the little challenge, we can add on, turn it out, bring it around to the elbow and take the arm back behind you. So they are doing opposite movements. All right, works the brain as well, because you've got to coordinate that movement. If that's too much, just do the leg. All right, that's 3. Just going to do 2 more. 2. Whoops, I see I dropped my ball. And back. And 1. And back. So lots to think about with that. Let's take the ball out. Let's stretch that leg for a moment. Just give that hamstring a little stretch. So tuck the toes under and then press back. Well done. Okay, so we'll be finishing with these exercises. So let's take that leg behind. Keep a grip of that ball. As you can see, you lose your concentration. And then you drop it, okay? So what we're going to do now is draw it in and take it back. Draw it in and take it back. Draw it in. Those that want to add the arm, draw it in and take it back. Draw it in and take it back. 2 to go. And back. And back. Place the hand down, turn the leg out, bring it around to the elbow. Take it back and rotate. So we start with it parallel. We open it out to the side. So we're working our glutes here. And bring it around. Take it back. And then return to parallel. Turn it out. Bring it to the elbow. Take it back. And down. Turn it out to the elbow. Back. And down. Last one. Out. To the elbow, back and down. Those that want to add that arm now, are you ready? Turn it out, bring it around, so arm goes behind you, back and in. Keep the arm in the air if you want to. Turn it out, bring it around and back and parallel. Turn it out, keep hold of that ball around, back. And turn it in. 2 more. Out. Turn it around. Back. And in. Last one. Out. And around. And back. And in. Bring it down. Very good. All right. So we've got that ball. Let's place it in front. Let's reach that leg back. And then we're just going to take a nice stretch here. Well done. Okay, and then from there, I want you to take your ball. You're going to tuck your toes under. You're going to place your ball between your ankles. Okay, so make sure it's there between the ankles. You want to be in that crouch position. And then you're going to press on up. Bring your feet together, closer together, so you can really feel that you are using those inner leg muscles here. Head down, crown to the floor. Nice stretch here to finish. So take a breath in. Exhale, draw the abdominals in. Slowly come all the way up. Hold it here. Take a breath in. And exhale, slowly coming down. So chin to chest. Abdominals in. Let your arms hang. Let your head hang. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Coming up. Deep breath in. Exhale, chin to chest. Coming all the way down. Take hold of your ball now. So you're holding it with your hands. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, rolling all the way up. Bring the arms up in the air. Okay, and then from here, we're going to do a little lean over to the right. Exhale to come up. Little lean over to your left. Exhale up. So think of reaching up and over. Left. Deep breath in. Exhale up and over. Left. Last two. And over. And last one. And over. Good. Bring your arms down. And thank you very much for your hard work today. So that was our 30-minute Pilates with the mini ball. That was, I call it, intermediate level with options. I hope you enjoyed it. Do press the like button. Please do let me know. Love to know what you think, because then I can start creating more workouts for you. And if you need to go, have a wonderful day. If you want to stick around, I'm going to go through all the questions on the chat now. So I'll be on the chat for the next 10 minutes or so if you've got any questions at all. All right. So don't forget, press the like button, do subscribe, and have a lovely day. Well done, everyone. Thank you very much. Whew. Hope you felt that today. I know I felt it. So let me know what you thought. I'm going to go straight onto the chat and see who's here and what questions. I know Yvonne was here nice and early. Hello, Yvonne. Lovely to have you here. I want to say thank you to Ruth Enright. Ruth, thank you very much for your donation. Alan Ackers, thank you, Alan, very much for your donation. Susan Eisenbach. Hello, Susan. I love your emoji. Thank you very much for your donation as well. Margaret Quinlan. Hi, Margaret. Thank you very much. You know what? I really appreciate you guys, because every week you donate for the class, and that is just fantastic. It really does help. So thank you very much indeed. Mary Campbell, thank you very much, Mary, for your very generous donation. That will really help me. So much appreciated. Thank you to Margaret Scott. Thanks, Margaret, for your donation. Carol Neath. Lovely emoji and very generous donation, Carol. Thank you so much. Caroline Ford, good morning to you. Oh, you're still positive, but you still got positive with COVID. What a shame, but you're going to give it a go. I hope you felt okay. Thank you very much, Caroline, for your donation. That was much appreciated. So I'm just going to have a quick look and just see if there's any questions coming through. F Spirit says, this is my first live. Really looking forward to being here. I want to say a big thank you to you, Rachel. My lower back pain and core strength is so much better. Oh, thank you very much, F Spirit. Pop your name on next time so I can give you a lovely shout out. But thank you so much. And I hope you enjoyed the live experience. I do try and make it like being in an actual class, because we are in a class. We might be in different rooms, but I'm really doing this now. You're really listening now and doing the class with me now. So that is fantastic. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So going down, morning, morning, morning. Lots of people here. Jane Gould Art. Hello, Jane. Jane has a question, says, hi, do you have any other sessions using the mini ball? Just wonder whether to purchase one or not. Thanks, Jane. So this is for Jane Gould. Yes, I do, Jane. I have quite a few on the website, on the channel now. So if you go to workouts with equipment, it's a playlist. In there, you'll find all the ball workouts. So I use this big ball. I also have a smaller ball. Doesn't really matter. This is 7 inches. This is 9 inches. Doesn't matter. They give you slightly different challenges. But you'll find there's a whole selection of workouts there. Some are core focus, some are glute focus, some are side focus, arms, abs, everything. They are in the workouts with equipment playlist. And yes, I really would recommend buying one, Jane. They're not expensive. This one that I've got here, I just bought this because I needed a new one. I think it was £6.99. This is from a company called Core Balance. I think I put the link in the description down below. If I haven't, I'll add it. So I'll check later. But £6.99, 9-inch soft ball. Can you see it's squidgy? That's deliberate. You only blow it up. You blow it up, but you make sure that you can still squidge it, because that's what gives you the ability to be able to balance on it. If it was rock solid, you wouldn't be able to balance on it at all. But basically, the harder the ball, the more and more challenging it gets. But I never recommend someone has a completely solid ball. It's not that great for you, to be honest. You want a little bit of give in it. So yes, I would recommend you get one of these. The other thing, Jane, I would recommend, and this is for anyone watching, is that you get yourselves a resistance band as well. I got this from the same company. This is a 1.3 meter medium strength, because I have lots of fabulous workouts on the channel with the resistance band. And the other thing, which I haven't done yet, but I will be doing soon, is a loop band workout. So this is a loop band. Can you see? And again, same company. I got these. I've got to be honest. I got these because they look good quality, and I liked all the colors. They've got lots of great colors. But you can do stuff this way with the band. So you can work shoulders, arms. Obviously, you can do the same with the legs. You can do lots of glute work, standing work with these. So I will be doing a workout soon with that. You'll see that if you look at my channel. Just below my header, you'll see all the lives that are coming up. So I've tried to get a little bit more ahead of myself, so you can plan what equipment you need and what you need to bring to class. But I would recommend loop band, but definitely resistance band, because there's lots of resistance band workouts on the channel. And also the ball. There are lots of ball workouts, and it really is a super piece of equipment to have. You can just tuck it away in your wardrobe, get it out when we work out together. Lovely stuff. Okay, so I'm just going down the chat. Lovely to have so many of you here, lots of familiar names. So thank you very much to everyone. Morning, Anne in London. Morning, Robin Newcomb. Morning, Sommerflieder. Lovely here. Thank you for your lovely messages, all of you. It's so nice. I'm really delighted that you enjoy what we do on this channel. I do try and make all our workouts fun and playful, but also really effective and functional. I'm actually being interviewed for a website, a health website at the moment, and I'm sort of they've sent me some questions that I need to answer. And it's quite interesting, because when you start having to write about yourself, you realize kind of what you've learned and what you do. And everything I do comes from a scientific base. So I always try and make sure that the workouts are, number one, effective and functional. In other words, they're there to help you move better in all parts of your life, not just when you're in class. It's not about being brilliant at Pilates. It's about being able to move with ease and strength and flexibility. So that's kind of the focus on this channel. And as I say every week, but I really do want to put it out there, because I'm getting so many messages from people, and I know that it really does affect people, is we're never ever going to focus on how we look. Yes, I know we all want to improve the way we look, but I think as women particularly, we've given such a hard time about it, where we're given images of women who are 30 years younger, that we're, if you're my age, you're never going to look like that, because you can never be that age again. It's about feeling good within yourself, feeling good in your own skin, and not getting hung up on what you look like, or what your legs are like, or your waist is like, or whatever it is. I really want to just throw that stuff out, because I just think that's not healthy for our mental health, for our emotions. We want to feel good when we move, right? So that's what we're doing here. And the thing is that when you move and when you exercise regularly, you look better anyway. I always think of that as the byproduct. The reason we are doing it is because you want to be able to function well in your life, whether that's walking the dog, shopping, picking up your kids, whatever it might be. Is about effective functional movements. Yes, it's about great mental health. And then the upside of all of that, doing all of that, is that you are going to improve your body tone anyway, because that's a natural thing that will happen when you regularly work out. So try and keep your workouts nice and consistent. Try and do them on a regular basis. So there will be a playlist out tomorrow. I know there's lots of videos on the channel now, so I've started to do weekly playlists. I'm trying to get on top of all that. So every Saturday I put out 7 videos, which are 7 videos for you to choose from to do the following week. So you can do 1 in a day, 2 in a day. You can do all of them and join me on the live. It will always include the live sessions from the week before. So this one and the one we did on Monday will be in Saturday's playlist, and then you can add them to what you do next week. But try and do a little something every day. I do try and make sure in the playlist as well that we have a mix of length of sessions, and I've just created a new playlist. If you look at my playlist section, you'll see that I've got Pilates, or I've got classes by length. So if you've only got 10 minutes, there's a section which is 10 to 20 minutes. If you've got less than 10 minutes, I've now created a section which is under 10 minutes. So that section is when you feel like, I just haven't got time today. I've got to pick up the kids or the grandchildren. I've got to do this. I've got to do that. I haven't got time. You can find 5 minutes. There's a 5-minute stretch, 5-minute core, 5-minute standing. There's lots of little things in there for you. So do go and check that out, because you know what? When you do just 5 minutes, it just really resets everything, makes you feel better. So if you can, have a look at that. Okay. All right, so let's go down. So hello to Fatima, Katiri, lovely to have you here. Welcome. And Butler, thank you for the coffees. I'm just getting some feedback as well. Suddenly loads of people on the chat. Robin Newcomb, hi Robin. Robin says, that was a really good workout. Could feel my inner thighs and ab muscles. Also felt good for my balance. Good, really glad to hear that. Yeah, very much inner thighs and abs today. Christine Kaltov says, thanks, my first one here, and it was a bit tough for me. Are the Friday morning sessions always intermediate? Christine, I mix them up, and I try and offer different options for you. So our Fridays, what you'll find, Christine, is the more you do, the more regularly you work out and the more consistently you work out, the more it'll become doable. What I'd always try and do is challenge everyone. But equally, if you find it tough, or if one exercise doesn't feel right for you, you just sit that one out and then you pick up with the next one. But just try and keep going. But I mix the levels up, Christine, in answer to your question. So I try and give something for beginners, something intermediate, but we generally are around beginners to intermediate. And of course, I do seniors as well. The seniors classes tend to be a little bit more gentle. So if you feel like you just want a gentle workout, you can always hop on to one of the seniors as well. All right, but it's lovely to have you here, Christine, and keep going. It was really, really good to turn up live. So keep at it. Don't worry if things were really hard for you. It will get easier with regular practice, okay? Lovely to have you here. Anne from London says, thank you, Rachel. Not easy, but managed to do it except the side plank prep. Yes, that was a toughie, that one. I put that one in, and the reason I put that one in, everyone, because we haven't done that one before, is because I've realized I'm going to be 59 this year, that it's really, really, really important that we maintain our strength. And as women, we lose so much strength post-menopause. I didn't realize this, pre-menopause, I used to talk to clients and think, oh, everyone can do this. But no, it changes dramatically after the menopause, perimenopause, all the way through. It's like you suddenly kind of go off a cliff and you just think, oh, this used to be so easy. Why can I not do it now? So I do put those in to challenge you, because weight bearing exercise is really important. And I don't mean lifting weights, I mean bearing our own weight. It's really important for your bone density. Yeah. So remember, as women, we lose our bone density dramatically post-menopause. And the only way to keep that bone density up is to do weight-bearing exercise. Even though you think, oh, I don't like this, oh, this is really tough, keep trying, keep trying, keep trying. Even if you do one or half of one, try it and start to try and build up. All right, because it can be done. I'm doing it. I'm trying to inspire you. That's why I do say my age. We always used to hide our age as women. I'm not hiding my age. I am going to be 59. I'm going to keep going. And I want to help you and inspire you that, yes, it is tough, but yes, you can maintain your strength. All right, so just come back to it, try it again. If you find something in a video and you think, oh no, that's not for me, I can't do that, think, okay, let's park that for a week or two. Then I'm going to carry on with my other exercises, my other videos with Rachel, and I'm going to go back and try that one again. All right, because I promise you, you will eventually be able to do all these things. Yeah, and you'll learn what works for your body, what doesn't work for your body. You'll learn what you might need to modify. That's what all of this is about. It's not thinking that's not for me or I can't do that. It's about learning how to make things work for your own body to improve your own strength and well-being. Okay. Stella Dearsley says, phew, tough, even with a cushion. Yes, it was a tough one today. Well done, Stella, you did it. So well done, you. Summer Felida says, that was so great. I liked it a lot, especially with the ball in the knee. Thank you so much. You are very welcome, Summer. Martine de Kerpel says, enjoyed it, but forgot of the ball, took a cushion but lost it in the last exercise. Yeah, I know, I do too. If I stop thinking, you can drop the ball, and that's where Pilates is brilliant for your mind. Yeah, because it stops you thinking about everything else, whatever you've got to do later that day. You really have to focus and concentrate, and that's part of the movement and the exercise. So well done, Martine. Okay, Ruth Enright says, lovely class. Feeble arms for lifting off the floor, though. Not to worry, Ruth. There you go. That's one for you to work on. Josie Briggs, hello, Josie. Josie says, a couple of moves my body refused to do despite my efforts. Is this down to getting on a bit? Josie, yes, it may be. It may be. There will be things that are much tougher now that we take for granted as kids or young adults. Naturally, our bodies do stiffen up, do get less flexible as we get older. And so we have to work at it more. And when I say work at it more, what I mean is be more consistent with the movement. When you're younger, when you're in your 20s, basically you can do nothing and then move. And you might feel sore for a couple of days, but your body recovers much quicker. When you're older, it takes longer for your body to recover. It doesn't mean you can't do something. It means that you've just got to be more mindful of that and let that recovery happen. So, for example, I'll give you complete honest truth here. On Monday this week, I decided to go and challenge myself and go and do a class. I went and did a class in Brighton, and it was a class full of very young people. It was a sort of a HIIT class with balls and repeated squats and mountain climbers and burpees, all the things that I don't like doing. And I made myself do it. Now, I was probably 20 years, 25, maybe even 30 years, probably 30 years older than everybody else in the class. But I kept up with everyone. I did everything. But 2 days later, I was really, really achy in my lower back, in my knees. And I just thought, right, I know what I need to do. I need to move today. I need to get back into my Pilates and just kind of get things stretched out and help myself recover. I call it active recovery. And today, as you could see, I was totally fine. So that's what we have to understand as you get older. Recovery takes a little longer. And it may be also, Josie, in answer to your question, if it was a movement you haven't done before, your body's not quite sure where it's going. And so it's a matter of kind of learning that. So again, Josie, what I would say as I said to the other lady, is mark it, note it, and think, I'll go back to that one. I'll try that again in a week or so and see how it goes. I will put it in next week's playlist, so maybe have a go at it again next week and see what your body can do. But well done for doing it, and thank you so much for your donation, Josie. Much appreciated. And Garwood says, that was challenging, but I was surprised how much I could do, although I didn't achieve it all, but really, really enjoyed it. My first time with the ball. Thank you. Well done, Anne. Fantastic. Well, now you know you've done the ball. Have a look at my other ball workouts on the Workouts with Equipment playlist. You might find there's other little moves in there that you quite like to do. Seagull, thank you very much for your donation. Sue Samble says, thanks, Rachel. That was challenging. Managed most of it. I'm keeping up with your weekly playlist, so thanks for that encouragement. Oh, that's brilliant, Sue. Thank you very much for letting me know. Really, really good. Caroline says, thanks, Rachel. Love the ball. Some very interesting moves. Manage most of them, but need to practice the arm and the leg coordination. Yes. The coordination is the brain as well, isn't it? Now, I'm just looking at my phone, everyone, because a couple of people asked if all my workouts are that challenging. And I wanted to mention that I have scheduled another ball workout, which will be for beginners and seniors, and that's scheduled for the 27th of February. So if today you just thought, I don't quite get this, I don't understand this, this is too advanced for me, I will be doing the Pilates mini ball workout on the 27th. And again, if you look at my playlist, you'll see, if you look at my channel, sorry, you'll see on the main page the list of the upcoming live streams. All right. And then on Monday, just to let you know, on Monday, we're doing a standing Pilates with the resistance band. So that's what will be coming up this coming Monday. Great. Sally Greta X. Oh, sorry, I missed somebody. Mary Campbell. Hello, Mary. Mary says, Rachel, the knee exercise holding the ball with a knee bend. I did not use the ball, unable to hold the ball. I find myself leaning to one side when doing the leg movement. Is this incorrect? So if this is in your kneeling position, Mary, all it means is that your body's sort of compensating because it's feeling a little unstable. And that's partly a lot of the things that I do in Pilates. A lot of Pilates movements are meant to sort of challenge your stability in order to work the core. So if you find yourself leaning and you're aware of it, which you clearly are, which is fantastic, I have to say, Mary, means you're really in tune with your body, which is brilliant. Just try and correct yourself as much as you're able without coming out of the position. All right. So you're halfway there. You've noted it. You've realized you're slightly leaning. Try and bring yourself back. You're going to have to lean a little bit when you've got an arm and leg in the air, for example. But the idea is to try and compensate, bring yourself back into your neutral alignment. So hope that helps you. But well done. Brilliant, brilliant stuff. Sally Greta X, hi Sally. Sally says, thanks Rachel. Wow, windmill was challenging. Yes, I love the windmill. Great for really loosening up the hip joints, making those hips nice and juicy, as I call it. It gets all the synovial fluid going in your hip joint. Really, really lovely. Obviously, you know, I'm lucky. I've always been flexible. I'm hypermobile, which is why I look so flexible as well. You don't have to do those windmills as big, everyone. You can make them smaller if it works for you. The idea, first of all, is you want to be stable on the ball. And then secondary to that is the movement of the legs, okay? Okay. We'll check Sally on the interference. I'll have a look. Someone's just said that they had it as well, but then it looks fine on the replay. So hopefully that all worked okay. Sylvia Borsa says, no ball, but managed without. Thank you so much. You're very welcome. Well done indeed. Robin Newcomb says, you're so right about the loss of strength after menopause. I also felt very strong, but now not so. What used to be easy now takes more effort. We have to take care of ourselves. We do indeed, Robin. That's really, really good. Thank you very much for that point. That's excellent. And Valerie Paul says, hi, Rachel, I've been unable to do some of the exercises due to the worsening peripheral neuropathy that I have. Are there any exercises that I can do to help me? Thank you, Val. Okay, Val, your pathology is quite specific, and I'd love to sort of talk through it now, but it's probably not the right time. But if you'd like to pop me an email, Valerie. So that's Rachel Lawrence Pilates at gmail.com. I will try and point out, give you a few pointers to help you with your pathology. Okay, that's probably an easier way for me to do it because I can just focus on you and just give you a few little points to bear in mind. All right, and anyway, we're up for today, so remember, we'll be here Monday. I'm just going to check in what I'm doing because I've programmed everything for the next couple of weeks and I can't remember it all. So on Monday at 4:30 p.m. we're doing standing Pilates with the resistance band. So that's going to be upper body, lower body, lots of core work, lots of stretching. That's going to be wonderful. And then I think next week we've got a full body resistance band workout on Friday. So I'm doing lots of equipment stuff now. So do get yourself the band, the ball, because there's lots of workouts and they really add another layer to your Pilates. And I love to mix things up for you to give you lots of variety. All right. So don't forget, please do like this. It really does help. Doesn't cost you a penny. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And if there's anyone you know you can share this with to help grow our community, I would really, really appreciate that. All right. So that's all for now. So take care. Have a lovely day and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye for now.